You are now listening to the Full Sport Press podcast, featuring hosts J-Hove, Jeff, and Weezy. Please enjoy the show.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I am J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
Weezy in the building. Say what's up, Weezy.
What it do? What the business is?
What's happening, everybody? Cameraman, what you doing, young man?
Right,
Two
thumbs up.
Two thumbs
Cameraman on Martin Scorsese. It wouldn't change a thing if you paid me. What you doing, baby? You like that? Okay. How's everybody's week, though?
Everybody week pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
For sure.
Good week.
Good week.
That's it. Good week.
There we go. For sure. Episode 291 Full Sport Press Podcast. We're previewing the 2019 NBA season.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
Better than them know it.
Better damn believe it.
Let's kick it off, man. Best of the week, fellas. What we got?
Okay, I'll go.
Okay.
Best of the week. James Harden, one-leg three-pointer.
Oh, man. I'm not ready for that shit, man.
I'll tell you right now.
I saw
if he
that.
do that in the middle of a game,
He's gonna do it.
I will probably curse in ways I haven't cursed in years.
Yeah.
That is hilarious to watch in preseason, watching Russ's reaction on the bench.
For sure.
But, man,
That's going to be rough.
the moment they down by 6 and he decides to bring out the one-leg three-pointer to get a bucket, dog.
Yeah.
Can't guard it, but
You can't guard
it's
it,
gonna
I
happen.
That shit, it's going up. I'm hot. I don't like that shit. Playing around, disrespecting the game, dog.
Is it a walk?
No, it's not trouble.
It's just
like who's
just a one-leg three-pointer.
Yeah, who the hell wants? Come on, man. My best of the week, Michael Smith leaving ESPN. 15 years. I didn't know he was there that long. That's a long time, dog.
He was there for a minute.
Yeah. Signed a 4-year, $10 million deal in 2017.
Yeah.
So he took a buyout, like he was a free agent, to join a Hollywood-based startup, and he'll be the on-air person with his own projects as well. So shout out to him. I'm happy to see him moving on to doing things, because he was in purgatory for
just doing nothing.
just doing nothing for 2 years.
They cooled him in
With
wrestling
Jamil,
terms. They cooled him off.
Yeah,
that was a wrestling.
That's
move
exactly
pulled
what they
right
did.
there. Yeah,
That was
so-
dirty too.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Weezy, what was your best of the week?
My best of the week was the NBA officials, man. They said they're gonna really focus on traveling this year.
Okay. Yeah.
So we'll see.
Good luck with that.
That goes along with Jeff's best of the week. We'll see how long that shit lasts.
One-leg three-pointers. out
Yeah,
there.
nah, for sure. Right back to you for worst of the week.
Right back with the rest of the week. We got 2 this week.
Mhm.
Man, so I'm on my way to work. What was that? Tuesday, Wednesday morning this week.
Okay.
Okay.
Got a phone call, talking to one of my good friends. You know what I'm saying? She's going to work, talking to my good friends.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
So we get talking about some random stuff off the wall. I said, man, I still got this cold, man. I just can't shake it.
Uh-oh.
He said, you know there's no such thing as a cold, right?
It's not. Yeah, it's not.
I
It's
said,
not.
Okay.
all right, man, whatever you want to say. People been saying cold for decades. All of a sudden, there's no such thing as a cold.
Uh-huh.
And he says, there's no such thing as dinosaurs, nothing like that either.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I said, man, let me call you back, man, because you're going to give me a whole spit. It threw me for work, you know what I'm saying? Threw my whole look, you know.
That's two opposite ends of the
No,
spectrum right there.
it
Oh, it was you.
okay.
All right.
Tall Tales, man. It's
Yeah.
made up by man. So we can do a whole podcast about conspiracy theories, but
So no dinosaurs.
nah, it's never a dinosaur to walk this earth. Not one. For sure. Not one.
Dude, Jeff, that's what I did. I was driving to work, though.
I know, and I know what you're finna say.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the fact that those are fake?
I just
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, that,
I'm not saying you're wrong, brother.
I did that.
I'm just saying there's no T-Rex.
Here's the thing. Think about it. What has manifested to look or resemble? Because we come from cavemen, right?
Yeah.
So we
So
kind of
cavemen are real.
we resemble the cavemen,
Okay, all right.
right?
no dinosaurs, but cavemen
What?
for real.
But what resembles a dinosaur in 2019?
In 2019,
What makes you? What comes from the dinosaur family?
giraffe? Maybe. Dogs?
Birds.
Think about what I'm saying, though.
I hear-
You
I
see what
hear
I'm
you.
saying?
No, I hear you.
Yeah, I mean, it's a whole nother podcast.
I
we
mean,
can talk about that.
Well, I mean, say if you believe in the Big Bang,
Yeah.
it makes sense because it just
Yeah.
wiped out that
What you
whole way
believe
of
was,
looking.
what you
at
believe was
stuff.
a Bigfoot out there?
Sasquatch?
Some.
Sasquatch with no
You
dinosaurs.
also believe in the Bigfoot.
Yeah, I seen Bigfoot.
Yeah, sure.
What you talking about? I seen the Bigfoot.
See what I'm saying?
Walk the earth, you hear me?
All right, you know what?
Yeah, let's move right along. But for sure, Weezy, yeah, I'm telling you, do some research.
Okay. All right. My worst of the week. My high school alma mater, Glencliff football, Glencliff Colts, man. In a bad way. Currently, this season they're 0-6, being outscored 347-60. That's football numbers. 347-60.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So it was announced this week they were going to shut down for the rest of the season. Because they were only going to suit 17 players for Friday night's game against Hillwood High School here in Nashville. Cooler heads prevailed. Decided to bring the games back. They asked shout out to Coach Wilson's wife Gail. She reached out to all the former players to come to the game on Friday night to try to reinstill what we used to call Colt pride. I know this is personal stuff now, but it's just weird, man. Like to see what changing of zones in Metro, and then you losing kids, and if nothing else, you want kids somewhere doing something productive on a Friday night and not doing what they can be doing on a Friday night. So it just sucks to see where it's at right now.
Yeah, man. Hope they kind of figure things out with that.
I don't know what you're gonna figure out because the talent level is just not there. Number one, you can't have coaches. What the rumors are saying, coaches can't be doing what they say they're doing out there, man. It's just not good stuff. So,
hey, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Colts, man. Go Pride. Tough. Yeah. My worst of the week is the internet fat shaming my guy Nikola Jokic. He posted a pic. He did look a little heavier, but a lot of the times NBA players, they play themselves into shape like Weezy does during the preseason, So you got to play yourself into shape. Yeah, right. So they call my boy Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, that's funny.
Wide Drexler. Keg Oden. And last but not least, Thick Mahorn. This is the thing about the internet.
Thick Mahorn wins.
Thick Mahorn. So I like Shaquille O'Neal though. Shaquille O'Neal.
A lot of syllables.
Yeah, for sure. It's a lot. It's heavy. But yeah, man. Listen. Let this man play himself into shape. He the best in the NBA, man. Okay. Just let him work, man.
Shaq made a living off of it.
For sure. Play yourself into shape.
Yeah, the last quarter of Shaq's career, he definitely played his way in.
Every year.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Oh, man. Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Stitcher, Beyond Pod, YouTube, and of course, the SoundCloud page to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP. Just search Full Sport Press Podcast. And after you do that, check out the On Deck TV Hip Hop Podcast with Animal Brown, Spike Glue, and producer M Extra each and every Wednesday. This week, Animal Brown was out. First time in history.
For sure, man.
And they did the Kirk, shout out to the baby, album review episode.
Yeah. Shout out to the guys, man. Did a good job filling in for AB, man. Yeah. Check out the guys over there, man. Y'all like that Kirk album?
It was good. The Kirk album was okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I think people gas.
You don't be real. I ain't got to it yet.
You ain't got to it yet. You got time.
Payroll came out.
Yeah. They could have did a payroll.
They could have did a payroll breakdown for me.
Yeah.
Young and May came out. So I checked them two out before I got to the Kirk.
We'll get to that Kirk.
I'm late to the Kirk.
Get to the Kirk. Yeah. Get to the Kirk, for sure. Yeah. Fresher Than Your Average, featuring myself and my dog Animal Brown, is a self-help fashion podcast directly related to improving everyday fashion. Same great content with a new name. You catch our latest issue. Issue number 53 is up right now, directly for the culture. Hit the hotline 629-777-5565 and drop a voicemail so we can answer your fashion-related questions. Follow the show IG page. And please, man, wear your kicks. Cop responsible.
They said you ran it up this week in the Flash Pad.
And they said who?
Said you ran it up on the Flash Pass.
Flash sale?
Flash sale with Nike.
Oh yeah, no, I did a
I did
I did something to it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you had a good time.
Got me some Bulls gear for the year, you know what I'm saying? Got me some Bulls gear, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure I'm in there.
Yeah, you got the shooting shirt on.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
You gonna get in the gym this winter?
One more time?
You can get in the gym?
And I'm in the gym every week.
Talk to him.
You talking about like shooting?
You know what I'm talking about.
Hey, that's a good question.
You know what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Now the question is, are you getting in the gym?
I'm back.
When?
I'm back. I'm playing myself in the shape.
Play yourself in the shape. Most definitely. That's all I'm asking you too. Because I'm telling you, you put on that baby weight.
Oh, you can read up on your favorite FSP co-hosts.
Every time I got pushed to the limit.
And purchase your FSP merchandise and catch up on the past episodes from the shows we just mentioned and much, much more. How you do that, you ask, Weezy? Just search www.realvillemedia.com. Tell a friend to support the real. RMG,
most definitely. Jeff, you got 10 good resting seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Let's start the clock.
All right, so it was a big week in the entire wrestling world this week. Mm-hmm. So Monday was Raw's air quotes season premiere. A lot happened. Brock Lesnar destroyed the whole set. It was pretty cool. Okay. Tuesday night was Impact Wrestling. No one cares about that. And Wednesday was the premiere of AEW Dynamite versus NXT. And surprisingly, AEW won the ratings war for week 1 in a landslide. So WWE actually issued a congratulatory text or tweet about it. So they're actually acknowledging their competition. That's pretty cool. Okay. And on Friday night, we got the premiere of Fox SmackDown. Okay. The Rock makes his return to the WWE for one night only.
Who's listening to the Kirk
album? Finally.
He is listening to the Kirk album. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's hilarious. That's hilarious, yeah. Shout out. I mean, I like the Suge song, by the way.
What's your favorite Rock quote? It doesn't matter.
That was classic. That was good one right there. He did. That was good. I was about to quote some stuff in there.
Everybody got you with that.
That was all right there. I ain't mad at it. That was funny. Yeah, that was funny.
Oh God, that made my day.
That was good. That was good stuff. I ain't mad at that.
Woo! In case you missed it, okay, for sure. The most popular candy in each state for Halloween. Shout out to Bryce for the find. Now shoppers will likely spend a whopping $2.6 billion on Halloween candy this year.
Hey, we gotta make some candy.
I know for sure.
Holy shit. Did you hear that?
That's true, bro. CandyStore.com crushed a dozen years of sales to come up with the Halloween candy for each state. Candy corn was the favorite Halloween candy in 6 states, including Alabama, Idaho, Michigan, New Mexico, Rhode Island, and South Carolina. Rounding out the list of least favorites were Bit O' Honey, which is trash, Good and Plenty, which is also trash, Licorice, which is even trasher, Smarties, and Tootsie Rolls.
Tootsie Rolls is bad.
Yeah, for sure. And then the site,
that's old.
Yeah, you gotta hit that Tootsie Roll. The site also shared a list of the best Halloween candies, which included Hershey bars, Skittles, Sour Patch Kids. Yeah, for sure. Butterfingers, Nerds, M&M's, Snickers. To name a few. But the number one of them all, can anybody guess what I didn't mention?
Milky Way?
There we go.
The pumpkins.
Yeah, no. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Yeah. Jackman landed as the top spot on 7 of the online lists. So if you want to make everybody happy, include some of those things that I've mentioned. Yeah. Do you want to know the most popular candy in Tennessee?
Google. Well, it's not a candy.
Google clusters. Shout out to Google.
Yeah. That's what it is?
No.
Three Musketeers. So just throwing something.
Cameraman, you got a dog in the fight? No. The most popular candy in Tennessee is Red Hots.
I can see that.
Oh man, what a state we live in. What a state.
Wow.
Sure, it's trash. You got a favorite candy?
I'm Reese's. Sour.
Reese's.
Anything like sour. Yeah. Got my sour, whatever kind of candy.
M&M's. Peanut M&M's.
I'm a peanut butter M&M dude.
Nestle Crunch. If I gotta go with something like that, like a candy bar, Nestle Crunch. Okay. But sour candy is my bag.
I got you. For sure. Yeah. Now tweet us with questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page. On the iTunes page, please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
Tell a friend
that the revolution will be podcasted. And before we get started with the first half, Weezy, do you have a yellow box of Cheerios award recipient?
I do. This week's yellow box recipient is Clinton Najee.
It's close. Clinton Njai. For sure. Now, Dynamo Moscow striker.
It doesn't matter.
Dynamo Moscow striker Clinton Njai has been in his new club for a record 7 days. So he posted a live video of himself to celebrate having sex on Snapchat.
Come on, man.
Letting it be seen by thousands before eventually deleting it after it had finished. And it being Njai. I'm sorry. And he went on to speak on this saying, and I quote, "I'm sorry. I had too much to drink. I celebrated my new contract and wanted to read the news, and I pressed the wrong button. I sincerely apologize."
Wait, you wanted to read the news while he was having
I guess on Snapchat, I'm not a Snapchat user. Okay. But I guess the news button is very close to the go live button. I guess that's what he's trying to say. No. But when you're drunk and you just got a $6 million contract,
it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And Jai moved from Marseille to Dynamo Moscow last month on a $6 million deal, replacing my guy Nicolas Pepe. Okay. So yeah, man. Hey man, guys. Be careful.
Yeah.
Be careful on the Snapchat. It's very, very, very tricky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Tricky Ricky.
Tricky Ricky is what they call him. Yeah. And more than anything, if you're going to do that, do it on your own platform, not a social media site. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Most definitely, man. Have fun.
Yeah, have fun.
But just do it responsibly.
Yeah,
I agree. 100%.
You guys ready to get started the first half?
Man, that's tough.
Let's do it.
The first half is underway.
First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am J.O.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
I'm Weezy. What it do?
Weezy, where can they find you on social media, my brother?
I'm FSP_Weezy on IG, and I'm at How Weezy on Twitter.
Yes, you are.
Holla at me.
You sure in the hell are. Jeff, what about you, brother?
J Easley 84 across all social media platforms.
Sure. And I'm JAIHOV on those same Instagram and Twitter streets. Come to Twitter, man. Have a conversation with me.
Yeah.
Sure. And it's FSP_cameraman on IG. It should be right here.
Yep.
Yeah, right here.
Right here.
On YouTube, for sure. Weezy, you're up, man.
Me up.
Your segment.
Three and out.
Yeah.
What's up, man? All right. This week wasn't too much going on, man. Other than 11 road teams won outright.
Yeah, they did.
And Jameis had a 44 touchdown game, 55 points put up on the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a slow week. So you know what I got this week?
What you got?
Who you with?
Who you with?
Who you with?
Who you with?
Okay.
First quarter of the season though with. So we're gonna go. Who are you with?
Okay.
You ready?
Okay.
MVP of the first quarter of the season.
Yeah.
You got Pat Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
You got Dak Prescott.
Mm-hmm.
Or you got Russell Wilson.
Ooh.
Who you with? Like
Russell
Bernie
Wilson.
Mac.
Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
You got Russell Wilson.
Russell
Who you with?
Nobody that you just mentioned.
Oh.
Oh, I got out of those three though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me Russ.
Who's your third?
Well, I mean,
Go ahead.
84.
You brought it up now. I might as well say it.
you sure?
Yeah.
If we're going away from your stuff, nah, we're gonna go ahead.
No, you didn't already screw that
No,
up.
no,
So
for
go ahead and
sure.
say
We
it.
can edit that for sure.
All right.
Okay.
Number 2. Most surprise team. Who you got? Buffalo Bills or 49ers?
Surprising team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be real. 49ers.
I knew the Buffalo Bills were gonna do
Yeah.
this, so yeah, for sure, us being
Okay.
undefeated for sure.
All right. What's the improved quarterback?
Yeah.
Dak Prescott.
Mm-hmm.
Jameis Winston. Lamar Jackson.
Ooh, it's hard to say Lamar Jackson because
First 4 games.
I feel like Lamar Jackson is just on his trajectory. That's what he's supposed to do. I think it's Jameis.
I think it's James for sure.
I'm gonna go with
but
Jameis.
I did say that BA was gonna have him right.
You did. No,
Yeah,
you
for
did.
sure.
Yeah, you did. You did.
I like Dak. Dak
Dak was
playing.
good. Yeah, for sure. He didn't play that good against the Saints.
They're
Though.
light.
That like got a
They're
little
light.
break.
They're light.
A little break.
They ain't play nobody
Sure.
up until the Saints. This week matters for Dak.
For sure.
And that was it, man. That's my 3 and out this week.
All right.
What they give you?
They asked for 5, but they gave me 3.
That's most
Who you with?
definitely.
All right. So let's move on to week 5, week 5, excuse me, of the FSP Fantasy Football League. All right. So first up, we got Show Me Them TDs versus Now Watch God. Show Me Them TDs is 2-2.
Yeah.
Now Watch God got his first L last week, 3-1.
Okay.
Show Me Them TDs projected to win.
Okay.
We're gonna see how it is. He's turning this season around.
Keep fighting, DP. I know you listen.
For the early projections, it wasn't looking good for him.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we got You Got Mossed at 2-2 versus What It Do, baby, at 3-1.
I hope both of them lose.
Oh,
You ain't gonna give my boy a shout out?
Shout out to Shane,
Yeah,
man.
hey, dog. Hey, dog.
Ooh, you do that every week. Oh my god,
my boy Nick.
I didn't even say.
I'm gonna have to tell Shane, man.
Come on, Shane's my guy. Being Shane,
Okay.
yo, that's my guy.
Okay.
Shane, that's gonna be a knockdown, drag out fight. Shane is up right now, 37-92. He had Russell Wilson last night, and What It Do, baby, had Will Disley, and so it's 37-24 right now. And Shane is projected to win by 2 points, so it's going to be a close one.
All right.
Next, we got the Squeakers
Yeah.
versus the Squeakers are 1-3
Okay.
versus last place 2 years in a row, who are 3-1,
Yeah.
and looks like AB is projected to win.
Okay.
Squeakers,
Squeak told me, shout out to Squeak.
yeah.
Squeak said, man, I ain't really good at doing live drafts, man. We need to go back to the other shit.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's over with.
Yeah, funny as a light.
Put your mom on the phone. It's over with.
Nah, come on.
Yeah.
Next, we got You Choose a Side.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Weezy, 1-3. Got his first win last week. Got his
Yeah,
first win.
Yeah, say that.
Got his first win.
Say that. Say that 1 and 3. Say that.
You're right, Weezy. I'm sorry. Got your first win last week versus Vandalay International at 2-2. And Vandalay International is projected to win. Keep fighting, Weezy.
Always do.
All right.
Play myself in the shape.
All right. Put yourself in the shirt. This week is myself, Winston's eye exam. Fresh off my second win of the season. 2-2 versus Urban Meyer's Faulty Memories, 3-1. I'm projected to win that one. Time to turn the season around right here.
Yeah, let's do it.
And Spike Lou versus the Diplomats. Spike Lou's 2-2. Diplomats are looking for their first win of the season.
Oof.
And Lou has some people on the bye still in his lineup, so I hope he.
Don't start that shit.
What did I tell y'all about Lou? What did I tell y'all about
It's
Lou?
early, though.
It's early.
I'm just telling you.
So Lou.
Yeah,
we
watch that lineup, man, for real.
I'm saying, bro, I'm told y'all about Lou. I told y'all about that's my bro, but telling you, Cam hits me talking about I'm boycotting because one, he's very upset that the Florida Gators won that thing.
Yeah. He should be. That was horse crap.
Bro, it shows the percentages. We clearly won. Talking about he boycotting the show.
Horse crap. It's funny that all the comments were like, you rigged that. Every comment.
One comment that said that. It was one comment.
Even I shied away from it.
No, you laughed out loud.
Literally laughed out loud when that came back.
So we won. Shout out to my Florida Gators, man. Go Gators.
Go Gators.
Since 1996. The coldest in it.
No,
I'm just saying. Let's move right along and let's talk about the biggest thing that happened in college sports in our generation. California Governor Gavin Newsom signed a legislation on Monday allowing college athletes to hire agents and to be paid for endorsements and using their images. Now, current NCAA regulations ban athletes from signing endorsement deals or accepting any payment of any kind using their images. The California law, which is scheduled to go into effect in 2023, will let them do so, and it will specifically prohibit the NCAA from punishing them. And lawmakers in 3 states, in Illinois, New York, and South Carolina, have already introduced similar bills or announced they are planning to do so. Will this law change college sports for the better?
I don't know about for the better, but it's going to change forever. I know that.
Yeah, that's true. Like, we don't know how this is going to play out, simply because it focuses on the star player.
For sure.
It's still not paying the left tackles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's still not going to, you know what I mean?
Who's going to be a top 5 pick
right.
The same way.
Exactly, right? But they're not,
that's true,
I mean, they're not going to get endorsements unless you go get like a hamburger place or something like that, or the farm or something. You know what I mean? But it's a great step, though. I mean, I think it's probably the only logical step you could take.
Yeah, it is, for sure.
So what you just said, I just thought about something came to my mind.
Okay.
This makes the whole market, like all the players going to market themselves. What if the left tackle say, he can't run without me?
Yeah, not for sure. I mean,
he can't throw the football.
But they're just going to make themselves more marketable. They have been some O linemen that come out of high school that's been ballyhooed. Laramie Tunsil.
Yeah.
It was the first person to come to my mind. The Pouncey twins were very famous going into college. So it's some guys that could go out there and kind of market themselves.
Yeah.
But the NCAA, they noticed that it was a big thing, and they asked Governor Newsom to veto the bill. Acknowledging basically that there's a change that's needed, because you have to look at it, dude. Major college football and basketball coaches pay millions of dollars, a big athletic department, and they also reap millions from TV contracts. So how is that going to be divvied up for the players, those star players that you speak of?
Right.
Yeah.
It's tough. And I believe Florida's actually expediting theirs, and they're going to have theirs into 2020. Yeah. So if that happens, I mean, it's already a hotbed of athletes in Florida as it is.
Yeah, for sure.
Like you know what I mean?
I mean, California colleges are just going to be able to attract the best talent because they'll be able to capitalize, or in Florida as well, the enormous popularity of their athletes, reputation, and skills. So in turn, you're going to go where you can actually get money in California or Florida instead of going to play in Indiana and go to Notre Dame. Why would you do that?
Right.
And you can go to California and Florida and get paid for it. So, I don't know. But I tell you what, man, coaches and administrators should look and figure out how the hell they're going to kind of divvy this up. And that's why it's set up for 2023. It gives them time to kind of right the wrongs and kind of figure out something so they can figure the best thing for the players. But the thing that makes the most sense, that what you mentioned, Jeff, what about, your tight ends that are top 5 picks and things of that nature? They got to find a way to get paid too. And they will. That's why you have what, 4 years.
To work this out. Yeah, and you still have, even when it goes into play, you're still gonna be able to make amendments and things like that.
Right, 100%.
All right, let's move on to the NFL. I think this is Weezy's guy. I think
that's my guy. I like Vontaze Burfict.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, yeah, Vontaze Burfict was suspended for the remainder of the 2019 season on this week, stemming from a helmet-to-helmet hit on Indianapolis Colts tight end Jack Doyle. Linebacker was ejected from the game early in the second quarter. NFL VP of Football Operations John Runyon. Is that the same John Runyon?
It is John Runyon.
This is funny, by the way. If you really know John Runyon's history,
a dirty dude.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. It cited Burfict's repeated on-field violations when handing down the unprecedented punishment.
Yeah.
Is he done? Is Vontaze Burfict done?
Is he done now? I mean, now granted, Vontaze Burfict is a dirty player. His reputation for that, it's just, when you walk in the door, you know who you are, right?
Yeah.
But this is the longest suspension for an infield or an on-field infraction in NFL history.
Yeah.
That's not what we saw.
Yeah.
We've seen worse, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Until now, I think his longest suspension has been for 5 games in 2017?
Yeah.
And that was reduced to 3. So it jumped from 5 or 3 games to 12.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's OD, y'all.
I disagree. I don't think it's too long. It's a recurring thing with this dude, man.
Yeah.
Dude, like I don't care if the hit was vicious or not. You can't leave with your helmet regardless. It's been there for
sure.
6 years.
100%.
You can't leave with your helmet.
Right.
He led with his helmet.
Okay.
He already been suspended for it plenty of times. He lost over $500,000 in fines.
Yeah,
for the same
$5
shit.
million.
For the same
if
shit.
he goes through with this.
You got to think about it. That doesn't hurt him though. Like that doesn't obviously losing that money is not bothering him.
Yeah, so don't play.
Like that's what's gonna hurt him.
Right.
Like
so don't play.
he loves the game. Like Derek Carr said, it broke his heart and he loves the game. I think this dude loves to play football and he only knows how to play one way. It's like James Harrison.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They only know how to play one way. That's vicious, that's head on, that's full contact.
Yep.
And that way of playing football is done.
Go
It's
touch him.
extinct.
It's done.
All he had to do was go touch the guy. The guy's already. He had to go just go touch him. He'd have been. The ball's dead.
Yeah, but the thing is, Jack Doyle got up quick. He wasn't removed from the game. I think that's going to go into the appeal. And you can see that, it was a dirty play, but it wasn't to the point where he should be suspended for the rest of the season.
If you take Vontaze Burfict out of the play and it's somebody else, it's a helmet-to-helmet 15-yard penalty.
100%. It's all reputation.
Yeah, but it hasn't been. Somebody else it's not reoccurring.
No, I get that.
I'm agreeing.
And I think that's
100%
why when they do the appeal, I think it'll be reduced to 8 instead of 12 games.
I don't.
I think he'll win that appeal. I hope so. Because, that kid, man, now granted, he is a dirty player. He's done some really
please don't nobody think we're taking over him.
You got a homeboy that talk too much, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Talk too much.
I got
you gonna keep telling them shit?
No.
All right, then.
No, sure.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. I see what you're saying. But so basically what you're saying, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on. Yeah, I got what you're saying.
It's an old Texas saying. Fool me once, shame on
me. All right, before we get started with halftime, let's talk Puma. On Wednesday, Kyle Kuzma officially announced he signed a 5-year, $20 million deal with Puma after 2 years as a Nike athlete, right? It's a big step up from, look at this, Jeff, from his $25,000 a year contract he signed with Nike as a rookie just 3 years prior. This comes just a month after D'Angelo Russell was offered the same deal with Puma. Now, Kuzma hopes to use his platform with Puma to give back to the community and pay honor at the late Los Angeles icon Nipsey Hussle in the process. Will Nike regret losing Kuz and Russell in the same summer?
No. Not for that bad.
Yeah.
No,
I think, as reports goes right now, as of today, Nike is mulling over matching the offer for D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah.
They have denied the Kyle Kuzma signing. Kuzma said he was a little tight because he's played in Kobe's his entire career. He loved Kobe Bryant, but he was excited about doing things like this for sure. Again, this is the main thing, dude. He said he got access to the Puma jet that everybody talks about.
Puma jet
must
be nice.
And dude, Nike was paying this kid $25,000 a year to debut the Hyper Adapts, Kobe's, all types of stuff, and you're only paying him $25,000 for that?
Nobody thought Kuzma was gonna.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
100%. But
he
you're
outplayed his
using
contract.
He outplayed his contract. God. Yeah, no, most definitely.
It'll come back, Kuzma. He'll come back full.
Yeah, it'll come back for sure.
They gave him a billboard. They painted the side of a building for him. Yeah,
no, for sure. He signed a first of his kind deal with GOAT, so he would lace up shoes walking into the arena. He said that will still be a part of his daily routine, just won't be Nike related stuff. So here's the thing.
That's hard to do.
Like, what the hell you gonna wear? Puma Clydes the entire time? Like that's gonna hurt them.
Tough.
They probably need to switch that out with somebody else. Yeah. But Nike signed 7 of the lottery picks in this year's draft. So including 3 of the top 5 with Ja, DG, and DeAndre Hunter. So they're hoping at least 2 of those 3 guys will hit so they can recreate what Kuz and possibly D-Lo brought into Nike. But I'm happy for Kuz. If you're gonna go get $5 million, 4.5, something like that a year, compared to $25,000 prior to that, that's coming off of your late first round pick. You got to do it. You got to go get your bread.
Yeah, he wasn't getting that nowhere.
Hell no. And the main thing, where in the hell is Puma getting this money from?
We've been saying that for 2 seasons now.
For 2 seasons.
I don't know where Puma getting
Where's
his bag.
Puma getting his bag from?
It's got to be. It has to be overseas.
Well, they're big in soccer, right?
Right.
Yeah, they got Man City.
Yeah.
They got a bunch of the big name soccer clubs.
So they're funneling.
So I don't know what the hell is going on, dog. But Puma, they got the bag.
Yeah.
For sure.
Big bag.
Yeah, big boy bag.
For sure. You guys ready to get started with halftime?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
We're at the midway point. Enjoy all of the halftime festivities.
Halftime. Have you ever wondered what happened to your favorite athlete from your childhood?
We have too.
For sure. This week's Where Are They Now is Rafer Skip to Malou Alston, Jeff's guy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Rafer grew up in the Jamaica neighborhood of Queens, New York, and he was an and1 street ball basketball legend, playing under the nickname Skip to Malou. Now, Alston didn't qualify for college, so he started his college career at Ventura Community College, then Fresno Community College, and ended his college career at Fresno State.
Okay.
Now, Skip appeared on the cover of the Slam in 1997 in December, amid his first and only year at Fresno State with Jerry Tarkanian, with the tagline that read, "The best point guard in the world you've never heard of." Now, Skip was drafted in 1998, 39th pick overall by the Milwaukee Bucks. Yeah. Now, Skip struggled early in his NBA career, but successfully transitioned from a street ball legend to the professional game when he signed with the Rockets in 2005 as the starting point guard for the Tracy McGrady and Yao Ming teams, which was ultimately a disappointment because it's Luther curl.
It's never quite.
Injuries, it never.
Luther curl.
It never really.
That's a definition of Luther curl right
sure.
there, man.
Now, Alston averages a career high 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists in 2006. From there, Skip played 7 more professional seasons, in which he ended in the G League in 2012. Rafer Alston finished his career averaging 10 points and 5 assists. The 42-year-old now serves as a scout for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Nice.
It's good, man.
Skip.
Shout out to Skip, one of my favorite basketball players growing up. I always assumed that AO was better than him.
True.
I always assumed that Silk, remember Silk from And1? Silk was nice.
Yeah.
But Rafer was the only person to really make it, per se. They say Alamo should have made it.
Too, yeah. For sure. I still remember the first playoff game he got in.
Damn,
against this we was on the Bucks.
Oh, okay.
They were playing the Sixers in that 7-game series. I think that was the Eastern Conference Finals or whatever one it was. Just the year the Sixers went to the finals.
Okay.
Skip got into the game. The game was over with. Skip got into the game. Yeah. And he started doing his move.
And one shit.
Ref said, no.
Yeah, no, get him the hell out of here. For sure.
Turned over in 10 seconds.
Let's go the other way.
George Carl was like, what are you doing?
What are you doing, Skip?
So I that was a moment for me.
I hate George Carl. Fuck George Carl.
Okay.
And he's a North Carolina target. I still don't bang with him. Rafer Alston's career earnings. Anybody want to take a guess? Weezy?
I've been pretty damn close on this.
You've been one off every time. Yeah, so you won every time.
30 million.
Career earnings for Skip to Malou.
Yeah.
14 mil.
$24 million.
I was off on that.
Yeah. You're the closest.
It was closest.
Right.
I went over.
Yeah. Price is Right, he wouldn't have won.
Yeah, that's why I always time. If they go over, I don't count.
Price is Right, he wouldn't have won.
I always thought
I see what you're saying.
I remember that year we did fantasy football and it was over and then you was trying to figure that. Yeah.
That's why I couldn't figure it out.
That's whatever.
I was still AB got the
if
first
you go
pick.
over,
that's why he lost.
It's just the closest to the number.
Yeah, but he went over. The number was something. He picked.
Skip did get that contract after the. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm just trying to think.
24 million for sure.
I think how the hell Skip get 24
I called
million?
everything about that. I was pissed off.
You called everybody.
Yeah, you called everybody.
I called you
but me.
Jeff.
Yeah, you called everybody but me. Sucker.
I called you first.
No, you didn't.
All right.
You
Got
did.
second half.
Let's get started. The second half.
The second half is underway.
Second half, the 2019 NBA preview show. I am J.O.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
I'm Weezy. What it do?
Weezy, it's that time of the year again. Fall is in the air, and far more importantly, basketballs and sneakers are once again hitting the professional hardwood. There's usually some conventional wisdom that can be applied to the projection of NBA awards ahead of each season, but this year things are especially tough with the free agency, player movement. I'm excited about this year, Jeff.
Yeah.
I think with the LeBron James, with him going back to Cleveland, I think that was the start of year-round NBA basketball excitement.
Yeah, because that hit like, yeah.
No,
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay.
Can you think of anything else?
Yeah, maybe when he went to Miami with the decision.
But the decision was
And the TV never stopped.
It never stopped. It was as far as a continuation of from the summer all the way into the season. That might have been it.
But what was the big move post decision though?
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? It was the next move was him going back to Cleveland.
Him going back to Cleveland.
But like after he went to Cleveland, it was KD going to go to State. It was the the Rush trade,
musical
the Paul George, the Oklahoma City stuff. Like it was a lot of stuff. Yeah,
for sure.
I see what you're saying.
But anyway, from award winners and MVPs to each division's projected finishing order, FSP is here to let you guys know how the 2019 NBA season will lay out. Let's get it started, man. The first question: the All-Star or Superstar most likely to be traded?
I got Kevin Love.
Got Kevin Love.
Kevin Love, man, he's got to get out of Cleveland.
Yeah,
they gave him some money. It's good faith money. Just say thank you for staying.
Yeah.
Thank you for staying and allowing us to get some draft picks for you. Mm-hmm. A playoff contender is going to have to pony up a couple of picks and make a push like somebody like Miami, somebody like that who might not have too much left, but somebody that has a season worth salvaging could use Kevin Love.
Kevin Love, I mean, with the Cavs, they're not even a playoff team with him.
Yeah.
And they still owe him $28 million in next 4 years. Yeah. So I like that, Jeff. Yeah, no, it makes the most sense. What you got, Weezy?
I got Devin Booker, Phoenix Suns.
Okay. Why would you trade the best young player in the NBA?
Well, like you said, he's the best young player in the NBA.
Okay.
And he don't want to be there. He's not happy there. And I feel like, they traded away his team, his best friend. Mm-hmm. And I just think the coach is not good for him no more there. I don't think he likes it.
I don't think it ever was good for him there.
I don't think he likes it there. True enough, he can hoop. But he don't like.
But you trade a transcendent talent from a small market team. That's going to be tough to do.
It happens all the time.
It does. I mean, but they leave on their own. They don't necessarily get traded. So I can't see them doing that. That's the reason that they are even having
Did you see him demand a trade?
I can see that. For sure.
I think if they're going to be competitive, it starts this year. It starts this year.
They got to. I mean, they won 19 games last year.
They got to win more than 19.
They got to win 30 games.
It's either that for him.
They got to win games.
I see. What I'm scared from him is either that or he just get a shit ton of money like Carmelo Anthony and not give a shit.
Well, he's not that type of player. You understand what I'm saying?
Whoa. Let's keep Carmelo in proper context. I know it's cool to crap on Carmelo.
I'm not crapping on him.
But Carmelo took that team to the playoffs first year.
Absolutely.
First year, right?
And LeBron was at home.
First year.
No, that's good and fine.
Western Conference Finals in the West. That was the West.
Absolutely. I stand corrected.
Yeah, it was Carmelo.
But what I'm saying is, when he got a little, you know what? I want my money in New York and stop giving a shit.
Just
about
say later
winning.
in his career,
right?
Yeah, for sure. That's what he was trying to say.
Okay, I was just like, that's not forget what he did in Denver.
My All-Star that's most likely to be traded is Brad Beal. Now, I know the Wizards are committed and coming out saying they want to keep him long term, but he's locked up for 2 more years, so it's not a 1-year rental situation.
Right.
And he's only 26. People don't realize he's just 26, man. It's a tough call considering him being so young, but talented guys like that just don't grow on trees. And if the Wizards could completely build their roster out of a move or two around Bill or by moving John Wall's contract instead, they will and they would. So I just have a feeling that Brad Beal probably be let go just to start the rebuild process with the Wizards.
Who on earth would trade for John Wall's contract?
Just you wait, man. Watch when my boy get back.
Wait, no. Talent-wise, when he comes back the year after that, year after this, he's going to be, a great player like he always is.
I'm just saying.
But who in the hell would trade for that contract?
Somebody.
Anything can happen, Joe.
Mm-hmm. My goodness. Let's move on. Speaking of contracts,
Mm-hmm.
most overrated player in the league.
Sure. Would you want to kick this one off?
I will.
Okay.
Andrew Wiggins.
For sure. It's been like that the last 3 years.
I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna keep saying it until he's not playing no more.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Andrew Wiggins is the most athletic person, has the biggest ceiling or highest ceiling I've ever seen with a player that just doesn't really like to play basketball.
Right.
You can just tell that he can just hoop, and he doesn't really want to work on his game and become better and all this. He just doesn't have it. It's just not in him.
He's like let's compare him to a car.
Okay.
His body's a vet.
Yeah,
V10 vet. You know what I'm saying?
V12.
V12.
Yeah.
Vet, right? But he got a Honda Civic engine.
Got a
V4. Yeah.
Got a 4-cylinder.
Got a 4-cylinder.
At all times.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a split pick here.
Okay.
I got Tobias Harris and Pascal Siakam.
Wow.
Here's why. Because coming to this season, what they're going to be asked to do by their teams, they cannot do it.
Right.
Tobias is going to be asked to be and expected to be the second best scorer on that team.
Yeah.
Can't do it. He's not built for that. He's not going to be able to do it.
I think so.
He's going to let you down.
But that's here's the thing. They paid him $180 million.
That's what it is.
He's not worth his contract.
He can't live up to that.
But you're only worth the leverage you have to negotiate. That's it.
Come on.
And he had the leverage to do that.
I'm with you on that.
Him and Chris Middleton are the same players. They're both.
That's disrespectful to Chris Middleton.
You're a damn lie. Tobias Harris is better than Chris Middleton.
If you said this last year, I'd be like, you're absolutely right. But watching Tobias in the playoffs last year, but he let the hood down.
Now, he'll be all right. I have faith in that.
If they ask Tobias Harris to do more than what they think he can do, that's their fault.
Yeah,
that's their fault.
But that's the meaning of overrated. You're thinking this player can really do it, and they can't.
Yeah.
Like Pascal, I think what he did in the finals and the playoffs last year is because Kawhi was next to him. Yeah. Now he's going to have to do it with Lowry and with what's left of Gasol and people like that. Sure. And now it's your team. Yeah. We're going to realize
that's not his. Is that his team?
That's his team.
That's Pascal's team.
Wow.
For sure. And I like that though, Jeff. My most overrated player is Kyle Kuzma. If Kyle Kuzma played in almost any other market, Jeff, he played for the Bulls. He played for the Detroit Pistons. He probably wouldn't be as hyped and getting a $20 million contract from what did he get? Puma. Yeah. So he wouldn't even. So it doesn't even make sense. But he's a really nice young piece. Like he's a piece. And he's certainly a steal at 27. But what he is at the moment is a one-dimensional scorer who's not even that efficient, and he does one thing, and that's just score. Like, he's not playing defense.
Nah, he's definitely not playing
He's shooting 30% from three. He just...
He rough on Kyle Kuzma.
But he's not a facilitator. Like, none of his offensive game has matured over the last 2 years.
He just fell into a good place.
He's in a great situation.
Because he's what? It's him and the point guard kid, right? The older looking kid, Caruso. The only two players left.
Yeah, for sure.
From the Lakers when LeBron got there.
I'm telling you, man.
That's crazy.
Kuzma, somebody's going to pay him, overpay him, just like Puma did. And they're going to be very, very disappointed. For sure. Let's move right along to the most underrated player. Who you got, Jeff?
Here it comes. Lonzo Ball.
Underrated.
Okay. He's gonna move to the bench this year in New Orleans. He's gonna find his game again. Well, he's gonna find his game as it was developing and hopefully stay healthy. Yeah. And we're gonna realize that this kid really is good as we thought he was gonna be. Okay. And we turned our back on him when the ship started to sink in the Lakers.
I like that.
Yeah.
Sure. What you got, Weezy?
I got Buddy Hield.
Yes, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
Buddy Hield. I think Buddy Hield can lead a franchise. Me personally.
Yeah, that's not true.
That's not true.
That's not true.
Edit that.
But
don't edit that. I'm not mad at you.
I'm not mad about that. He can go out and score 25 points a game for sure. He can. Yeah. I like that. I like him being underrated. I like Buddy Hield. For sure. I got Nikola Vucevic, man. You know, this is my guy. There was little to no buzz surrounding this kid when he entered free agency this year. Yeah. Mind-boggling. Coming off a year he averaged 20 and 12, Jeff. He's more than capable on the defensive end. Not his strong point, but he's capable. This dude's one of the best centers in the league, and he will help that Magic team to keep that 7-8 spot in the East.
That's the thing, though. I agree, because no one talks about him enough. For what you just said, that makes perfect sense.
100%. Right. He was an all-star.
Yeah. And no one knew.
And nobody talks about that. It's nuts.
You're right.
Yeah.
Speaking of all-stars.
Okay, man. Great.
First time all-stars in the East, who you got?
I got Miles Turner, man, for the Pacers. Yeah, coming into the league, we saw Miles at Texas as being this transcendent talent, and it never really was Luther Curl. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So really, so once Vic goes down, you see the Miles Turner that we saw in Texas in high school and things of that nature. So he'll remain that player this year. You add in Malcolm Brogdon, you add in Jeremy Lamb, and you'll see him transcend to a all-star. And I think the Pacers will be a 3-4 seed in the East.
That's not a hot take right there, folks. Yeah, that's going back. That's basketball. Yeah, they're going to, if they stay healthy, man, they are solid. In every position. You're right.
Bench kind of trash. Look at that bench.
Yeah. Well, who you got, Weezy?
From the East, I got, and this player I picked, and it has to happen for him this year. Okay. For his confidence and everything, because his confidence was shot last year.
Okay.
Jason Tatum.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum.
Yeah, he has.
It has to. He has to be all-star. Yes.
One of them, him or Jaylen Brown, has to step up and be an all-star.
You give it. Jaylen Brown is house money.
Yeah,
Weezy's right. It's got to be Jason Tatum. Yeah. He was an 88 on 2K last year to start the season off.
But you got to bring that to Kyrie.
Yeah,
Kyrie's
gone,
dribbling the ball.
Kyrie's gone. That excuse is over.
Watch what he does to Karis LeVert and Spencer Dinwiddie. Oh, it's gonna be two totally different basketball players. But he said he's working on it and trying to help out, become a little bit mature. He got a girlfriend, so that's gonna help him.
Still a flat earther.
Yeah, for sure. Who you got, Jeff?
I had Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum for sure. Nah, that's a good one.
All right, so at the West, who we got? First time. I'll go. I'll take the easy one.
Okay.
It's gonna be Luka.
Okay.
Yeah. He's gonna get the fan vote is gonna be. I know it's not the full way, but the fan vote's gonna get him in the conversation, and he's gonna do well enough stat wise. He'll make it.
And both him and Porzingis never played with a player of that caliber. So put them two together in Dallas. It's gonna be a match made in heaven. Yeah. And I can see him doing that for sure. What you got?
I got one more who it has to be this year. Devin Booker. It has to be.
Yeah.
Do something. Come on, because if not, Jeff, what they gonna do?
He don't want it. You don't get him.
You did that shit just so Jeff could say that.
No, I had
you playing. It's all right. Watch him. First game he'll get 40. Watch.
They gonna lose by 32.
My boy get 40 when he wants to, and everybody say nothing.
You gotta because that's the thing. We don't even judge him on the same tier.
Yeah, he'll get 40. Not winning game.
He'll get 40 and lose, and no one cares.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah. My first time All-Star in the West is Donovan Mitchell. Sure. He's averaged 20 points per game his first two seasons in the NBA. In the Western Conference, it's loaded with guards. You got Steph, you got James, you got Westbrook, you got Dame. It's going to be tricky for Mitchell to get in, but with the pieces that they've added in with Conley, you add in Bogdanovich, you got Gobert. If they get out early to a quick start, he could be a Western Conference All-Star for the first time.
That's what she said real quick. If you switch those two players right there,
it'll be the same shit. Donovan Mitchell. Jeff can tell you this. Donovan Mitchell is a volume scorer. He just putting up shots.
No, what I'm saying
and it ain't helping the team.
Donovan, if you switch on,
it'll be the same shit.
Would Devin Booker already be an All-Star?
Yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah, for sure. Because can you imagine? Because they played in two playoff games.
Right.
Yeah. For sure.
No disrespect. Does Devin Booker have that extra switch that Donovan has to go get a bucket?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see for sure. Right. Let's move right along to coach on the hot seat. Who you guys got?
What's my Frank Vogel?
Yeah, Frank for sure.
Just because if it starts bad, if it doesn't work. LeBron didn't want him. If they don't come out and jump out in the first game of the year is against the Clippers. If that looks bad against the Clippers, I guarantee that Zeke starts to warm up week 1 of the season.
Here's the thing: it's a blessing and a curse to be coached. We're coaching a team with LeBron James.
Exactly.
The blessings when things are good, like Jeff saying, you're loved by almost everyone and given plenty of praise. But when things are bad, your job is in danger, constantly under a microscope. Yeah. I've never seen a player have coaches fired the way that LeBron James has, other than Jason Kidd.
The only coach still coaching the NBA behind LeBron James is the one from Miami.
Exposure.
And that's Pat Riley.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's turned into a solid coach.
Yeah,
too.
for sure.
But if you look at even take LeBron out the equation, it's still LA. Look what they did to Mike Brown when they had Kobe, Dwight, and Paul Gasol and Steve Nash.
It's a different light.
Had that slow start. Got him out of there at midnight on the Thursday.
I agree with you on that one.
Yeah, for sure. My coach on the hot seat is Scott Brooks with the Wizards. Now, Brooks viewed by a lot of people as a player with a coach that can help a championship contender get over the hump, the proverbial hump. So you had John Wall, you had Brad Beal, you had Otto. Otto's gone.
Yep.
John Wall has been limited to 41 and 32 games in the past 2 seasons and could miss this entire season.
Yep.
And you just are stuck with Brad Beal. So things didn't go as planned. If they sputter the way that they are going to sputter with this team, Scott Brooks will be unemployed very, very soon. So
I just don't understand how Scott Brooks keeps getting jobs.
For sure.
He wasted the best years of KD and Russ.
Y'all played in a finals.
They took him. They took him to that final.
That's a
They
finals,
took him to that
yeah.
final. He didn't coach. If he could coach, they would have won more than one damn game. I'm just saying. He got out.
They were young.
Spoelstra coached circles around him.
My bad. Spoelstra wasn't coaching that team either.
All right. Let's move on to defensive player of the year. Who you got, Wiz?
Anthony Davis. I hope it's Anthony Davis for sure.
Okay.
For sure. I mean, Anthony Davis wanted out of New Orleans. He got his wish.
Yeah.
This is a guy, man, that has pretty much locked down the power forward and center positions since he's been in the league.
Yeah.
So he's led the league in blocks 3 times, 3-time all defensive selection. He's just not won enough games to win defensive player of the year. I think this is the year, man. I like Anthony Davis to win it as well.
Okay. Not mad at that.
Yeah.
I got Joel Embiid.
Oh, yeah, no,
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
If he can find a way
Mhm.
to play 65 plus games,
Yeah.
it's his.
He played 60 this year, right?
65 plus.
Yeah,
You got to
sure.
play 65 plus
Mhm.
games. His impact on both sides of the ball. I know we're talking about defense, but if he can play 65 plus games,
Yeah.
he'll win defense player of the year.
I ain't mad at that either.
like that.
65 is a lot for him.
Hey,
That's what I'm saying.
it's a lot.
He lost 25 pounds. I think
He
that's
did.
what it is.
Yeah.
And they said Nikola Jokic. Nikola Jokic.
Yeah.
8 found those 25 pounds. I'm hot about that. They doing my dog disrespect.
Wow.
What we got next, man?
Okay, let's move on to Rookie of the Year.
Mhm.
Who you got, Weezy?
I want Michael Porter Jr., man. They laughing at us, Jay.
They don't be. Listen, there's not a wing in the NBA like Michael Porter Jr., dog. Positionless basketball. I like that
Positionless basketball.
for sure.
Who you got, Jay?
As long as he can stay healthy, he can do
Yeah,
it.
he got to stay in.
I got Ja though. Ja Morant.
Morant. Yeah.
Because he'll be the starting point guard. He'll have the ball in his hands the
Yes,
most.
sir.
Plenty of people around him that can help out. And more than anything, he's one of those players that's used to playing around subpar talent. This is the first time he's actually playing with good players. So
I want to
no
see him do
disrespect
good.
to his team.
I want to see him
too.
do good. I
Me
want
too.
to see
Yeah,
Ja
for
do
sure.
good.
Yeah, me too. Most definitely. He's a good kid. So
Yeah.
give me Ja Morant for rookie of the year.
Zion Williamson.
You see he's 6'6".
Yeah, I know, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Jeff said, yeah.
Is anybody nervous about?
Nah,
Not at
he'll be
all.
fine.
Not at
He'll be
all.
fine. He'll be all right.
No, he's going to win Rookie of the Year. Going away.
He won't have the ball in his hands enough, Jeff.
That team, he's going to win enough games with that team.
Brandon Ingram's gonna shoot the ball.
Talk about him in a minute.
Drew Holiday is gonna shoot the ball.
Drew Holiday's going to, okay.
Derek Favors is gonna get touches.
Are they gonna make the playoffs?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're going to be in contention to the playoffs.
Yeah.
And it's going to be because of him. They're going to be on TV 30. The reason why he's going to get it, he's going to be on TV 30 times this year. He can average 14 points a game. 30 times in front of the media like that, and 2 or 3 dunks a game, and dunking on something. He'll
don't do
get it.
that.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
He got Zion Williamson.
Let's move right along to most improved player. Who you guys got?
Speaking of, oh, my bad, go ahead.
I got Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum. Okay.
He has to improve.
Yeah. It's a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah, I put a lot of pressure on him myself.
I
Because,
see.
Well, because
Looking for
of
2
what
awards.
from what I've seen
Yeah.
from his rookie year to
Mhm.
now, I didn't understand it.
He got a
But
good point guard now.
You said
He'll be different.
it's Kyrie's
Got a
fault.
good point
No,
going.
for sure. Just gonna get him the ball.
He had a damn great one last year.
And he ain't great.
Okay. Anyway, speaking of the Pelicans, Brandon Ingram, most improved player.
Okay.
Brandon Ingram was just starting to figure it out right before the injuries last year.
For sure.
And I really feel like keeping that, even though it's the Pelicans now, keeping that young Laker drafted nucleus together and moving into New Orleans outside of that LA light, but in this young upstart team light,
I got you.
they're going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, for sure.
They're
That's
going
what
to be
fun to watch.
league pass worthy every
Sure.
night.
If not, he on Hill date.
Who, Brandon Ingram?
Yeah. If he don't have a good year, he's on Hill date.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that, but I do think that kid was just starting to find his game
was.
and find what he wanted to do, and I think he's going to make leaps and bounds this year.
He
I like that.
He need to take the Boritz out of his head too.
That's quite possible.
Yeah,
I haven't seen those. Yeah.
Let's move right along. I have I got DeJounte Murray with the Spurs. DeJounte Murray was about to get the training wheels off of.
Yep.
Tore his ACL at the beginning of the year last year. This guy is one of the best point guards defensively in the NBA. Defensive first weapon. That's what he does. That's his tool shed. He starts with defense. Everything goes as it should. He'll get right around a dozen shots per game, 3 or 4 shots from 3. And I think he'll spend a lot of the time as being a spacer for that Spurs team. So I got DeJounte Murray, averaging right around 16 and 7. First team all defense this year as a point guard.
Nice.
Sure.
Okay. And moving on to 6th man.
Yep.
You got Joe.
I think we should rename this award to the Lou Will Award. Because that's who wins it again this year.
Wow. Okay.
And he's going to be on a championship caliber team. I'm buying the jersey this year. I'm coming out of my jersey retirement to get my Lou Will jersey. One of my favorite players in the league to watch. If I'm showing a young kid how to play basketball, how to shoot the ball, how to get in open space, and how to find your shot, watch Lou Will play basketball. He's a 6th man of the year.
Yeah, 15th year in the league, man. I like that. My 6th man of the year, Kyrie doesn't screw this up for his kids, Spencer Dinwiddie. He was poised to be a key player, 6th man of the year. Last year before he broke his thumb, then everything went south after that. Never really bounced back. But this kid is a confident player, sometimes to his detriment. But the way that team, I think they're projected to win right around 45, 50 games. For a guy like Spencer Dinwiddie backing up Kyrie Irving, who's going to miss a couple of random Saturdays because, I don't know, may have to go to something. There's no telling with that dude. He was the backup for D'Angelo Russell last year. He'll be the backup for Kyrie. He'll do a great job with that team for sure. I like Dinwiddie.
I also had Lou Williams.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got to go with Lou.
Yeah.
We're going to rename the award the Lou Will Award.
No, for sure. Between him and Jamal Crawford. Yeah, for sure. He could have won it 4 times. I think he was 2nd place with the Hawks one time, for sure.
Oh, keep going.
Okay. Yeah. Coach of the Year is the next award you guys got.
I got Doc Rivers, for sure. I think Doc, it's almost his to lose.
Doc should have won it last year.
That was my argument, that he was able to take a tanking team.
That tanking team traded your best player.
Right.
What, he went 48?
Right. A team that was trying to tank and then turned into a team that took the Warriors, healthy Warriors, to the 6th game.
Yeah, for sure.
In the first round. So, it's Doc's to lose, like you said.
My pick is Brett Brown, 76ers. So, you get Sam Hinkie with the whole, what were they doing?
Trust the process.
You got to trust the process with Sam Hinkie.
Yeah.
So, he coached that team up. He was there when the program was winning 10 games and 28, all the way until they won 52 and 51 regular season contests, respectively. This has a lot to do with Brett Brown. This is his biggest project right now. He has Matthias Thybulle coming off the bench.
Yeah.
Please watch him. He's one of the best basketball players defensively we've seen come into the NBA. That 76ers team is loaded, and it's got a lot to do with Brett Brown.
His seat is also going to be warm.
Very warm.
If they don't.
Yeah, for sure. The granddaddy of them all.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, MVP. Who you guys got MVP?
Speaking of the Sixers.
Yeah.
Joel Embiid.
Sure.
Oh, wow.
Listen, man. He averaged 27 and 13 last year.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Go back to the 65 game rule. 65 or more. And he just goes a minimal increase of 1 point a game to 28, maybe 29, and 1 more board a game.
Yeah.
That's MVP, dude.
He'll be the first center to win MVP since Shaq, I think.
I'm going to go say yeah.
Yeah, 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I got Joel Embiid.
He's going to have to have 30, 13, kind of lead the league in blocks, rebounds, something like that. He can do it, though.
Just got to play more than
If anybody can do it, he can do it. Who you got, Weezy?
LeBron James.
You got LeBron James.
He was one growing away from doing it last year. He was growing away.
Yeah. He was playing great. It was going to be tough for him to win last year because they weren't going to get enough wins. But when he got hurt,
that was 4th.
Yeah,
he was growing away.
Yeah, for sure. Man, this is tough for me to do. But I had to stick with what I've been saying throughout the summer, and that's Anthony Davis winning MVP. After the past hoopla of what's going on, I think LeBron James takes a back seat and for the first time in his career and kind of gives it to AD and let AD do AD, and he's going to listen. I don't think the world knows just how good Anthony Davis is because he played all those years on a subpar team in New Orleans. Now he's going to be in front of everybody, and he could have won MVP 3 years ago if he was actually on a good team. Yeah. So he has all the tools, man. He's going to win Defensive Player of the Year and MVP for the first time. since Michael Jordan. So,
Whew.
yeah, I got Anthony Davis winning this award.
Wow.
I really like Steph Curry too, but this is his only time to kind of show how good he is, and he'll have a great year.
You picked him.
Yeah, and I wanted to.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what, man, it isn't a better time for him to step
This
up
is
and show
because this
out.
will be the one that was like, okay, he deserved it.
Yeah,
to me,
no, for sure.
To me,
Change
'cause
your pick,
He
Josh.
should have won the first.
no, he should have won.
No, I'm gonna stick
He
with
definitely
AD
should've
because I've been saying AD, but he should have won.
He shouldn't have been unanimous.
It was
Damn sure shouldn't have been.
anyway.
That's all with you.
I'm just saying. But if he was able to, like, Steph comes
Yeah.
out and does this for a whole season, I'd say, oh, okay, yeah, he's cool.
And he will. He gonna average 30 this year, y'all. Watch, 13, easy 30. Watch when he
I'm not mad
does.
at that.
Yeah, no, for sure. Let's move right along to the team version. It started with the Atlantic Division winner last year. The Raptors won. Who we got?
I got
Philly.
Philly.
Unanimous. I think
To me.
the Sixers got the best team, best starting five
Of course.
in the NBA.
Yeah.
So yeah,
They should win it.
losing JJ, losing Jimmy. You replace that with Al Horford, Josh Richardson.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Ty Bull.
Yeah, it's your man.
Yeah, no, for
That's
sure. I caught
officially
that
your
one.
man. Good job
Yeah.
by you.
Yeah, no, for sure. So, I think the 76ers is a real deal for sure.
All right. Central Division winner last year was the Bucks. What
I
you
got the Bucks maintaining that, right?
Yeah,
right
But I
back
think
at
the
it.
Bucks hit their stride a little too early.
Okay.
I think it was one of those things, and you lose. What's my guy's name? Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And now you got to worry about Eric Bledsoe being the primary ball handler there. So, and you overpaid Chris Middleton, overpaid him. But we'll talk about that. Who you got with?
Milwaukee.
You got the Bucks. Okay.
Yeah. But I think I'm with you. I think they've reached their ceiling already.
Yeah,
We've
sure.
seen the best of that team.
For sure.
Go ahead.
The Southeast Division last year, the Magic won. This is the worst division in basketball. It's not even close. Who you guys got winning?
I got the Miami Heat.
Yeah.
I got the Heat for sure.
Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
The Jimmy Butler effect.
He's going to guarantee 10 more games
Yeah.
to a team. So
Yeah.
you bring in Jimmy Butler, and I think they trade to get Chris Paul soon. So
That was my second All-Star
yeah,
that gets traded.
yeah, for sure.
All right. And the Southwest Division winner last year was the Rockets.
For sure.
Who you got? Everybody. Who you got? Rapid fire.
Rockets.
Rockets.
I got the Rockets as well. Yeah. If the Rockets keep both of their guys fresh for the playoffs, it could be tough, man, stopping them. But adding Westbrook with Harden will give them the best backcourt in the league. However, unlike Chris Paul, Westbrook takes no days off. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in the last 4 seasons, Westbrook has missed 14 games total.
Yeah.
So in turn, you got to find a way to get him some rest.
Yeah, I hope.
For sure.
I'm glad he's resting this preseason, not doing too much.
For sure. The Northwest Division, last year, the Nuggets won. Who you guys got winning this one?
I still think Denver got it.
Yeah. Jokic, baby.
I still think
Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah.
if Jokic can play his way into shape.
He laughing because I'm telling you why.
Yeah, no,
Man,
don't
watch,
laugh.
watch him 17, 18. You'll be like, damn, Michael Porter.
You said it, bro. You said
I'll
it.
give you credit for it for sure. I got Portland winning this one though. You bring in Dame, CJ, Rodney Hood, and Jeff's guy Hassan Whiteside.
Oh yeah.
With that starting lineup, I think the defense is seeing improvement, which was their Achilles heel. So I think the Blazers are sneaky good. I think they'll win the Northwest.
I'm not mad at that.
Okay.
If Dame could just stop rapping against Shaq.
For sure, just shut up. He dropped another song.
I know. It's
today.
tough.
Chill,
It's
chill.
tough. All right.
Okay.
Let's move on to the Pacific Division winner. Last year was the Warriors.
Yeah.
Who you got?
I got Lakers.
Like, I want to say Clippers. I got Clippers. Clippers.
I got the Lakers.
Okay.
With the addition of Howard, if healthy, put them above the Clippers because their tallest person is Zubac. After that, the next person is 6'8".
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Montrezl Harrell guarding Anthony Davis. Hello. Barbecue
I
chicken.
don't want to be Montrezl
Yeah.
Harrell.
Mouse in the house.
Yeah, we got a baby on him.
Literally.
Yeah,
like,
got
I
a baby,
don't want
sure.
that problem at all.
So the X factor for the Lakers though will be Rajon Rondo and Kyle Kuzma. If those guys can step up in a
Stay
major
healthy.
way and stay healthy, man, the sky's the limit. And then the Warriors will be in the middle between that. I mean, you'll see Clay coming back and things of that nature. They'll figure it out late.
I hope Clay don't rush back for that. Man.
For sure. Me neither.
So I just,
Yes. You just did it for sure. Okay. Let's move right along to the Eastern Conference Finals. Last year was the Bucks versus the Raptors. Who you guys got in the Eastern Conference Finals?
I got Philly
Mm-hmm.
versus the Raptors.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going.
All right.
That's what I got.
Yeah, for
All
sure.
right.
Who you got?
I got Philly
Mm-hmm.
versus Boston.
Ooh, I like that.
I like Boston.
Yeah, for sure. So it's a consensus with Philly. I have Philly versus Milwaukee, though. Okay. 76ers had one clear goal. It's to win an NBA title. They have to win now. Mm-hmm. And if they can get Ben Simmons to actually shoot the ball, make a few perimeter shots, no one in the East is stopping them. So I got the 76ers winning that. Who you guys got winning that?
I got Philly. They're one Kawhi bounce away
from playing.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. So most I got Philly. In the Western Conference, last year was the Golden State Warriors versus the Portland Trail Blazers. Who's going to remember that 5 years
for sure? That's nuts.
Who you guys got?
Oh, I got the Lakers versus the Warriors.
Yeah, me too. I got the Rockets versus the Clippers.
I bet you do have the
Rockets versus the Clippers.
I bet you do. I bet you do. Yeah. So in the finals, that means you have the Rockets. And who you got?
I got the Clippers versus the Sixers.
I like that. I like that. Who you got, Weezy?
Lakers versus Philly.
Yeah. I got the Lakers versus 76ers for sure.
The finals will be played in the Staples Center.
For sure. Who you got winning, Weezy?
LA.
Got it. I got the 76ers winning.
Yeah.
For
LeBron James.
The thing is, what's going to get the Lakers past everybody in the Western Conference because they have nobody to guard Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
But you're going into with the 76ers, you got Joel Embiid.
You got somebody to guard.
You got somebody out there that's going to give him some trouble. Yeah, for sure. So
I think this is Joel, the year he becomes a made man.
Yeah, for sure.
He gets the MVP.
Yeah.
He gets the chip.
Yeah. It's a big year for Joel Embiid if he can stay healthy.
Yeah, 65 games.
Here's the thing, though. Injuries happen.
Yeah, they win the chip this year. In Philly?
In Philly. It's going to go
nuts. Tie that city up, dude.
For sure.
AI he gets a ceremonial ring.
Nothing.
Damn.
He's on the team.
Damn.
AI
was personal.
What's up with you, bro?
I'm messing with you.
Yeah, man. And that is the 2019 NBA season preview show. I'm excited.
Oh, man.
This is going to be a really great season. My Bulls will win right around 35, 40 games. We're bringing up the rear, but we'll be all right. We're getting young. We're getting better.
Hawks are getting better.
They're getting better.
35. 35.
I was thinking about picking them to win their division. Sneaky.
Yeah.
Sneaky good team.
Yeah,
I wasn't thinking about picking them.
But you know how we do in Atlanta? We just stay low.
That's what you do?
Yeah, keep firing.
You got to keep firing.
Yeah.
For sure.
Shout out to Trey Young.
Yeah, who's your team, Weezy?
Lakers.
Okay.
What's funny about that?
See how confident he said that? Sick. How you sleep at night?
What do you mean? I've been a LeBron James fan. Wherever you go.
There we go.
You gonna play for Glencliff? I'm a big Glencliff fan.
Yeah, it'd just be him. It'd be Bel Air Academy.
Pass the pot, LeBron.
That's another one in the books, man. Y'all let us know who you guys pick for your MVP, most improved player, 6-man, most underrated, most overrated player.
Yeah,
we got wristbands. Find us soon. We'll get them to you. Nice wristbands. Shout out to you, Jeff.
Yeah.
Weezy, where the socks at? Somebody hit me up and asked about the socks.
They're on the way.
They're on the way? What colors we doing?
Black. Black on black.
Yeah, man.
Black on black socks.
Yeah, for sure. Tune us with questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
That the revolution will be podcasted. Weezy.
Everything paid for, baby.
Jeff.
Camera's always on, brother.
The revolution will be podcasted. Cameraman, we are out.
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on prior episodes, visit the SoundCloud page. And don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend.